Today, the House Oversight Committee is set to vote on whether to hold Bill and Hillary Clinton in criminal contempt after they refused to testify in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. So let's bring in CBS News congressional correspondent Nikole Killion. Nikole, the Clintons submitted sworn declarations to the committee last week. As you know, they described their interactions with Epstein. Why then does the committee still want them to appear in person?
Well, that is under discussion right now in this markup hearing. I mean, look, in terms of Chairman Comer, he argues that their testimony is critical as the panel not only continues to probe the Jeffrey Epstein case, but also seeks legislative remedies to deal with issues of sex trafficking and combating sex trafficking. And so they believe, or Chair Comer believes, they have information that is pertinent. Furthermore, he argued that while, yes, some other individuals, former attorney generals, had had the opportunity to provide sworn written statements. He said that was in part because they didn't really have any information relevant to the case. But he argues that the Clintons are unique and different simply because he says there is a record of former President Bill Clinton in particular of having a personal relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Obviously, there's photo documentation, flight logs, and other information. So from that standpoint, that is why he feels this in-person testimony is very relevant. However, many Democrats on the panel argue that the chair is simply rushing on this effort to hold them in contempt, that, you know, for instance, they have also subpoenaed the Department of Justice to release the full Epstein files, which has yet to happen. And that is in addition to the law that was passed by Congress at the end of last year. So they say, hey, if you're going to hold the Clintons to this type of standard, you should hold the Attorney General Pam Bondi to the same standard as well, considering the department has yet to produce the full file. So that is kind of the argument that is underway right now in this markup hearing. The Clintons, for their part, say they have tried to cooperate with the House Oversight panel, but accuse Republicans of refusing their assistance.
All right, Nikole Killion reporting from Capitol Hill for us. Thank you, Nikole.